Hello, and welcome to the Hilton Hotel Princess here on the 10th executive floor. It is a pleasure to be here and to be taking the first video session of the season. And to stick with tradition, we'd like to start off with a little artistic poetry in what has proven itself to be repetitious, a haiku. Chi.
P.
And.
Goy.
Yo.
Prin.
Says.
Lunch. Read.
Cock.
Tails.
Goo.
Bruise.
In.
Your.
Face. That's right. So, GV?
Well, again, welcome to season 6, Crazy Cool Medallions. Wherever you find yourself, whoever you are with, here's to you. Take your time.
I think squeeze the line there.
Do this properly.
That's right. And cheers to all you out there.
Goy, why don't we start from the bottom of the league? How are we doing this year?
Well, not too bad. It's the Crazy Cool Medallions League this year, and got to give maybe another toast to the commissioner for all the basic sheet that a commissioner puts up with. So, a toast.
Before we start from the bottom up, toast. Before we start from the bottom up of the league, I want to talk a little bit about our own teams. As the most prolific team of week 4, I'd like to congratulate myself and point out that approximately 75 points of those produced on Sunday,
which is probably about half, right?
Yeah, but more or less, came from picks off the waiver wire, and I haven't even seen a full NFL game yet this year. So I'll leave you to conclude on what that says about your drafting or scouting skills. So
or lack thereof. The Cheese Wizards. On that racehorse that kind of holds in the back until what is going to be that final stretch. I'll have you know that of the 5 teams that are 1-3, I happen to be on top of that list. So I guess if you're going to lose, you better be good at it. So that's kind of where I stand.
Well, now that we've covered our own ground, why don't we start from the bottom of this year's league and move up towards the front of the league.
Good. I guess that the bottom would be the only team that's 0-4. That would be the Smokers. What can I say? You won the College Bowl Pick'em tournament last year, but still seem to struggle in the NFL a little bit. I do have to mention that going into Monday night yesterday, the Smokers were up by 20 points over the Horde. And had it not been for a somewhat famous quarterback in purple, the Smokers would have won, like the Packers would have won. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, based on their skills in college, maybe they'll be able to transfer that knowledge into the NFL this season as it progresses. Just a fraction of a step ahead from 14th place, we have 13th. The Horde, after several consecutive seasons that produced some respect, and they're now back in the dungeon where we expect they'll stay.
Well, ranked at number 12, we have Bauman's Death Panel. Despite a very dark and fearsome team name, not evoking too much fear, really. It's clear that you are still a rookie. Welcome to the league.
In 11th, we have the Kohanim, and we're still looking for those flashes of wit that we grew so accustomed to appreciate. Haven't seen it in recent seasons, and I'm hoping for a comeback in 2009. So,
yes.
See if that happens.
Silent, but not so violent. If I can put it that way. Rank at number 10, we have Your Mom, also at 1 and 3. Not sure whose mom you're referring to. It's clearly not mine. Or his. And another one that maybe should probably stick to college ball, even though we appreciate you in the league every year, because it almost guarantees a win every week.
It's a solid bet. As we all know, the NFL tends to take priority in North America. Well, Gauchos seem to be stuck somewhere in Argentina. Not sure quite where. May have crossed the border or two, but haven't quite gotten to the northern hemisphere. Maybe this year they'll be able to make a jump to actually join the league.
That's right.
The NFL. I mean, they're in there.
Oh, that's right. I think they're good at soccer.
Yeah.
Down there, Gauchos. Next, we have the Mad Cows, who are at the bottom of the pile of the 3-1s. I got to say that one loss that Ed does have came from me, and there's not really one of you bastards or basterettes that I enjoy beating more than the Mad Cows and the Chicago Bears.
Always fun. Who that is difficult to critique insofar as they are censored in China.
Good one. Next, in 4th place, we have 16-0. Not really living up to your name there, buddy, at 3-1. Not sure how that's going to look for you for the rest of the season. You delivered your first loss this week. And, I guess you got to kind of live in shame for the rest of the season by not being able to complete what
Prophecy.
You had kind of set for yourself.
Well, number 3, the Leshkins are also difficult to critique insofar as those guys are censored not by China, but by his wife. And
number 2, who is the what do they say about number 2? You're the first loser. Jive-ass turkeys. I mean, you lost. You lost against who? You lost against GP, one of these rivals that you happen to put on Smack Talk as, touting.
And we don't have the time or even energy to investigate the veracity of your outlandish statement of 6-0 against. Even giving you the benefit of the doubt made Sunday and Monday all that more enjoyable. So, thank you.
You can tell you really liked this week. But man, sorry, you kind of brought it on yourself.
That leaves me to congratulate Big Red on his continued success.
4-0.
Yes, in his persuasion of the Yahoo powers. Each year he seems to find himself drafting in getting first pick year after year. So
kind of strange, a little peculiar, even as to who designs who goes first anyway. To the curious, I'll leave that to the curious.
Well, that wraps up our review of our teams, and again, we look forward to hearing what you guys have to say, how you respond, what you think, and look forward to future postings.
That's right. Don't be shy out there. We need a little bit more smack talk going on through the wire. Until then, toasting you from El Salvador.